How did you see those events leading up in early 2020 from the first outset? Did you think of it as, yeah, this was the plan, or were you still sort of buying into the general narrative at the time?
Well, there's a couple of things that made me very skeptical and suspicious. And the first one was for 10 or 12 years prior to COVID entering our vocabulary, was that I had studied and researched into dietary nutrition. And over that decade plus of investigation and research, which coincided with a documentary called The Magic Pill, which went out onto Netflix, my TV series that I self-funded and produced called The Paleo Way. What I came to realize through the incredible research of others is how corrupt the dietary information is in the Western world, and how it really benefits certain industries, whether it be the medical industry, the pharmaceutical industry, the big agricultural industry, lobbying groups for governments. So I'd had quite a baptism, you could say, even though I'm not religious, but into that world of having my eyes really opened up to seeing the deception that is at play. And, without belittling the COVID saga, as you said, I still believe that the greatest criminal act to this day of the modern world is the corruption of nutritional and dietary advice. We have these guidelines that are put into place through the dietitians associations in every part of the world that, in my understanding and my research and many others, acclaimed doctors, professors, scientists, researchers, they would all agree that the information that is pushed out to the public not only shortens your lifespan, but can create early death, um, really physical and emotional impairment, and suffering and pain. And, until that has a spotlight shone on it, um, I don't think I will stop sharing information about the pillars of health. And so that was my introduction to that. And when I saw it, you can't unsee it. And then when COVID came about, it was pretty much exactly the same mechanism, so to speak, but just ramped up on another level. Um, and at the time, I was doing a podcast for the last 5 or 6 or 7 years, interviewing doctors and researchers and professors and scientists from around the world. And the first thing I did was ask the people that I valued their knowledge and their wisdom, what do they think about this COVID thing and the impending vaccine that the governments and certain individuals were um, salivating over to get into every man, woman, and child on the face of the planet. And what they were sharing with me was be very, very, very careful, use caution, question this, and just ask yourself the question, why do they want to inject every single man, woman, and child on the face of the planet?